shit, Stevia sucks dick.
What is up, fellow adventurers in pursuit of strength? As always, this is Patrick, Full Primal Power, your mom's favorite power lifter. Today, we are on our first day back after the Ghost Clash 3, which is a powerlifting meet, a professional powerlifting meet that I just competed in. First time in sleeves. Full recap will be in a separate video. Some of you may have noticed that I haven't posted in a couple months. Once I got into the peak for the Ghost Clash, I was unable to mentally or emotionally put together these videos because I had some life stuff pop up and got in the way of being able to function as an adult and human. And coming out of that predicament and leaving those circumstances behind, I was fully prepared to become homeless and live in my car. So I've actually got a bed in the back of my car. And I actually am unemployed right now. And that being said, we are in pursuit of a new career, a career change going on. Trying to dive into the audiobook narration world. And I'll show you guys the studio of that, the small, tiny little room that I shoved myself into, record audiobooks and the like. You know, poetry's easier to read than actual books because characters and stuff. But we are on our way to the gym. We've got a bodybuilding stylized bench day, kind of to unrust the hinges after a full week of off after training or after competing. The week after competing, I do not follow a diet. I do not follow any sort of training protocols. I try to get like 10,000 steps a day, but it doesn't always happen. But now that we are back into training full swing, oh, sorry, I'm a little excited. Salivating at the thought of training again. Now that we're back going into the gym, we are going to be Johnny frickin' on it 100% every single day when it comes to food, meal planning, food timing, and the easy part, which is actually training. The hard part of training is actually, or like the hard part of actually getting good is, it's not the consistency of going into the gym. It's not the consistency of training hard, training long, training the right muscles, stuff like that. It's actually all the stuff that you do outside of the gym. And this last training cycle, I learned that I lack a lot of emotional intelligence. And that is one of the things that I am working on in my personal life in order to take advantage of some of the gains that I've not been able to capture in the past due to stressors that have developed due to my immature nature. And but like, poop jokes are still funny though. Dick jokes are funny. It's just being aware of other people, I guess. But enough of the sappy stuff. What we've got going on, we've got a bunch of supersets today. We've got sets of, it's basically like do a set of 20, then slow it down and do a set of 6 with 0 acceleration. Kind of make sure that the bar isn't going any, it's almost like tempo things, which makes things so much harder because the sets of 20 depreciates all of the magnesium, the calcium, the adenine triphosphate, the ATP, and once you get to that point, you put yourself in a state of hypoxia, where your muscles are depleted of oxygen, and your body has to adapt or die. Who knew that the name that my coach named his team, the Adapt or Die Collective. I don't like collective, but it's not, I didn't name it, but Adapt or Die, that's also how the training is structured, where you kind of put yourself into situations where you have to have an adaptation, except you're not going to die because he actually takes care of his lifters, and we don't risk death even though sometimes, some of these days, you kind of wish upon it when you're doing like sets of assault bike sprints, or as another kid at my gym called it, non-consent bike sprints, supersetted with sets of like 25 air squats. Not fun. But it is about 3 p.m. Which means the multiply lifters will be at my gym. I recently just unfollowed every single one of them because multiple multiply lifters in my region have been spreading rumors about me that I puke and poop blood before every meet, as well as saying that my coach tells me to reuse needles when I can't afford them, which all three of those statements are false. So I'm just like, you know what? I don't need any more drama in my life. I don't need people telling me this or that. So I'm just going to unfollow them. And I'm not going to give them the benefit of blocking them, because then they won't see that I'm stronger than them without 4 million fucking layers of denim and polyester attachments or whatever. It's kind of funny when the biggest bench in your region is done by a raw guy, not a multiply guy. Kind of means that those multiply guys kind of suck dick at what they want to do, and they're not actually strong. But anyways, going to the gym, bodybuilding day. I'll catch you guys back right there. For some reason, this traffic's been awful. I was going to talk the whole way there because usually it's like an 8-minute drive, but not today. Not today. There's some jailbait. The rule of thumb is, unless they have tattoos, don't make eye contact, boys. Otherwise, it's jailbait. There's a rule of thumb for you, so you never get in trouble. That's just sounding creepy at this point. But like, if you want to avoid getting trouble, you got to do some things that sound creepy sometimes, because you don't want to be perceived as a creeper. So you gotta do those things. Just for your own safety and the safety of those around you sometimes. You know, just don't make eye contact with someone who's not under 18. That's a good rule of thumb to follow. You'll never get in trouble for just blatantly ignoring people under 18. Because let's be honest, broccoli heads are annoying as fuck. And like that, any generation that I can't say still lives with their parents, because I live with my parents right now because the economy is not using any lube. But any generation that's never had to pay bills or hold a full-time job they're playing the free trial of life right now. And the moment shit hits the fan, they're gonna be like, where's the opt-out button? It's like Sword Art Online, where's the log out? I want to log out, sir. You can't log out until you beat the final boss. Except the final boss won't just appear on level like 50. And then everyone survives. Sword Art Online, missed opportunity to make a full... It was good until they came out of the game. I'm gonna say it. But gym time.
bonus $1 per pound. They said I'll up it to $2 per pound for making a national champion. I don't know if it's a lot of money.
All right, pump check. The hematoma from the IV from the meat making me look like I do heroin. I don't do heroin, but pump check. Still fat. All right, so training is done for the day. It was a pretty nice bodybuilding style day. Getting some blood flowing into the musculature, getting us prepped for a pretty nice power day coming up tomorrow. I don't know what power day it is, but shut up. I can take a car. You're not my real mom. But so we got there at about 4, and it is currently 6. So we were in there for about an hour and a half, because I was sent to the store to pick up toilet paper, and I have done that. And now we're going home, and I have 2 clients. I have 3 clients, or 2.5. Training at 7 tonight, and I've got to prep their programs. I've only got to program 1 day for them. 2 of them are coming off of a competition. They competed at the same weekend that I did. That was kind of unfortunate I couldn't be there for them, but it is what it is. That's the sport of powerlifting and coaching sometimes. But we've got that, and we've got another client who can't use their leg right now. They have a ruptured Achilles. That's what they get for going off program. But gotta program those before 7. Gotta let Buddy out, gotta eat, and then gotta record a couple more auditions for the audiobook narration stuff that I'm trying to get into, so that I can, eat and pay bills and move out of my parents' house, because that would be real nice. This economy is not using any lube whatsoever, and I keep saying, "Daddy government, please use a little lube," and it says, and it's just like, "Buckle down, little Patrick, use your tears as lube." Everyone can relate to that. I can almost guarantee it. But gotta get home, gotta program, and I'll see you guys there. And then there's this asshole. Buddy, look at me, bud. Buddy. Oh, no hands up. And just like that, I've also filed my taxes like an adult on the day that they are due, before midnight, like an adult. And there we have it. Training day complete. First day training for the American Pro 3, I think it is. And we're off to a start. Not a good start, just a start. A start is good. So tune in next time for day 2, training for the American Pro 3. See you guys there.